guys, I'm here at the Daniel K. Inouye Airport at the South D hangars where all the Cessnas are. I'm getting ready to do my first night flight in the Cessna November 9512 Foxtrot right there. There's no lights in the cockpit, so I'm going to have to rely on my trusty headlamp and my flashlight to help me see the instruments while I'm flying. I'm going to go do some pattern work over at Kalailoa in Kapolei, and I'll see you guys when I get back. Bye! Hey guys, I'm back from my night flight, and I have to tell you, it was amazing. First, when we did the pre-flight though, it was a little difficult since we couldn't really see any of the Cessna, so I had to use my headlamp to help me inspect the aircraft. Then when we started to taxi, we had to go extra slow because in the darkness, you can't really see how long your wings are or if they're going to hit the other aircraft, so we had to be extra careful and not hit them. On our way to PHJR, or Kalailoa Airport, it was pretty smooth. We just went north of the highway, the beautiful yellow lights, and just went and cruised, and it was basically all the same as in the daytime, but it was a little tricky once I actually had to go and land. In the darkness, everything is totally different. So I had my instructor offered to do a demo flight, and he would point out to me all the different visual light landmarks that would help me when I'm in my pattern. Interestingly enough, the runway lights are actually dimmer than all of the other lights everywhere. So the highway lights, the housing lights, the street lights, all of them were so much brighter than the landing lights. So by the time I got to my left base to turn for 22 right, I could finally see the runway. But first the tower cleared me to go ahead and land on 22 right. Then after I landed, we heard a call on the radio from another airplane, Cessna, that was coming in to land. So the tower threw in a little spin for me. I had to go to 22 left. The tricky thing about that is 22 left is extremely close to the ocean. So even though after I had learned all of the visual landmarks for 22 right, now I had to learn all of them for 22 left, with lots of black ocean. So my instructor also helped me out with that one. There was a buoy that had a flashing light that helped me to visually see that for my first downwind turn. And thankfully there's a nice district area that is lit with a bunch of orange lights that I could also see to make my final approach. So even through the difficulties of night flying, it was beautiful and it's one of my favorite types of flying. Before I forget, another really interesting that happened was right as we landed, about our 6th time on 22 right, we heard a call in from another airplane that was calling in. It was a C-17 pilot, one of the large cargo planes, one of the most maneuverable in the Air Force. But the interesting thing is, so he called in and he was talking, he gave his call sign, and he said that they were 10 minutes out, and he was requesting for 4 right, which is the opposite of 22 left, which we were on. But the interesting thing is that military aircraft do not have right-of-way over civilian. If there's a C-17 coming in and we're using that runway, he has to hold and wait or turn around for us to finish before we depart. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me and letting me share my experience with you. I would love it if you would subscribe, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave it in the comment box below. Thanks for watching!